Hey, good morning. This is Ray over here at Namray Farms. I hope you're going to have a fantastic Friday. It's a beautiful start to another beautiful day. This is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Yesterday, after we shot the morning video, and this morning as I've been looking back over the week and asking Father, what is it, the truth that we are to pull from this week? And thinking about meeting Him at the gate, being present and accounted for, and even when we're lost, He continues to look till He finds us. When we're sick, He stands us up until we're made whole. He watches over us. And yesterday, after we turned off the video and I talked about opportunities, there was this lamb. It's actually the lamb's right over here right now. But the lamb that, I said had scars, diarrhea in our world. And that lamb needed to be checked on by the shepherd. And you probably would have laughed your head off if you'd have watched what happened. Because these sheep and lamb, they're fairly tame. There's Caesar right there. Walk right up to him. Most of the others can kind of get close to. But the lambs, different story. When I try to get close to a lamb or get a hold of them, they tend to jump and run. And once they start running, and the fear sets in, they don't stop. So this little lamb and its other lambs, brother and sister and mom, were just circling this field, doing everything. I was just walking, trying to get close enough to get them, calling the mom, say, come here. Finally went and got my shepherd's crook to extend my reach, and still was having trouble. So I went and got my daughters, and they came out and helped me. And right there, you see a chicken coop. That's the only place in this field right now that there's a little alleyway that runs behind it. And in that alleyway, the mother kept going in that alleyway to go back and forth just to kind of get separation from me. So when I got my daughters out here and she ran in, my daughter Haley jumped on one side and I jumped on the other, and we had them. Well, you may say, well, man, that sounds terrible, Ray. You out here trapping your lambs. But see, I had to get that lamb. I had to get a hold of the lamb to check it. Now, the lamb didn't like it. It wasn't excited about me being there. It wasn't excited about being in my grasp, but it was necessary. You see, and a lot of times in life, we get in situations that we don't like. We're running and we're trying to get away. And the truth is, the Good Shepherd only wants to display and show us His love, because we tend to be lost. We tend to get tired and sick. We tend to get captured in sin. We tend to need Him to set us back up on our feet so we can be made whole. And yet we are like that lamb, and we run and we run and we run and we run, not remembering that it is love is this what He's wanting to pour out upon us. It's His love that He wants to show us. And so when we get in a corner and we get trapped and He finally gets His hands on us, we squirm and we wiggle like that little lamb. But you see, the truth is, I didn't want to hurt the lamb. I wanted to help the lamb. But only when the lamb learns that I love it, like Caesar has learned that I love him, will it be willing to be still and allow me to do what I need to do. And today, I think that's the truth that the Good Shepherd wants us to get a hold of. He wants us to surrender 100% to this truth. I love you. And then He says in Psalms 91:15 and Psalms 50:15 that He says, when you call upon me, I will be there. You see, His love is going to be poured out upon us. He longs to come and run to us, to pick us up. And those who love Him and receive His love, He says, call upon me and I will come. I will be your strength. I will be your shelter. I'll be your refuge. I'll be the one who will lift you up and set your feet on solid ground. So today, let me encourage you. Let me encourage you, surrender to the truth that God loves you. For when you surrender to that, then you will find yourself living in this place where when He comes to you, you can simply be still and allow Him to do the work that's necessary. When you find yourself lost, you can cry out and He will run to you and save you. When you find yourself sick, or some sin has worked its way down into you and is causing you to fall and stumble and maybe even get close to death, He will run to you and set your feet back underneath you. He will take you out of the miry clay and put you back on solid ground. He will stay with you until you are made whole. He will not leave you or forsake you. He will not allow you to stay in that miry clay pit. Today, surrender. Surrender to the truth that the Good Shepherd loves you. And go enjoy the shepherd. I'll see you soon.